Good morning, degenerates. Welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important. I am your host, per usual, guys. Smash the like button, turn the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Binance settlement net positive for cryptocurrency industry, says Mr. Mike Novogratz. Elon Musk to advertisers trying to blackmail X. Go F yourself. I'm not sure when I'm allowed to cuss in the new YouTube standards. I think you have to wait like the first 3 minutes or something like that before they stop watching. Something stupid like that. Guys, and last but not least, crypto exchange FTX gets a nod to sell $873 million of assets to repay creditors. This is what's concerning people about the market right now. Why people think potentially, this is one of the things that why people think potentially the market has kind of ticked to the downside. We shall see. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and go to the market. Refresh this real quick. Guys, current market cap right now, $1.4 trillion, down 0.34% from yesterday. Bitcoin dominates just under 52%, 51.9. ETH dominates 17.3, ticking up from yesterday. And 31 Gwei will get you that ETH transaction. Guys, Fear and Greed Index sitting steady at 70. Right. Kind of sideways for Bitcoin. We will get into that. Let's blow through the top 100 and see what our outliers are right now. Your top 6 looking like a red day. Not significant losses, but it is red. So let's go. You swap down 5.8% for the day. Not a lot going on, guys. Injective up 5.6. Injective wicked back up back. Oh, well, it was back over $18. It's now at $17.99. Render kind of up 4.79 on the day. Theta up 8.67. Stacks taking a big hit, 9.45 to the downside. IOTA pumping. Oof, look at that. 31% on the week, 13.8 on the day. SEI down 16.3% on the day. That's it, guys. That's your top 100. Again, not a lot going on. I think everybody's kind of waiting for Jerome Powell's speech coming up. If not today, I think it's tomorrow. As well as trying to figure out what Bitcoin's going to do, man. We're trying to see what this big sell-off of FTX assets is going to tank the market. As well as what Powell has to say. Guys, on the Bitcoin. Well, I drew our little squiggle, which it looks like we're getting our squiggle. And let's see if we're going to get that breakout over the weekend. Right now, man, just holding under 38K. It has been a monster. Mini double top here, retrace, and bouncing at the bottom of our range. Support, 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 support. 3 supports. Let's see if this is our ticket out. Like I said with my idea, we're going to range for a little bit in here. We're going to break out. We're going to... I'm assuming we would touch the top of the channel, retrace a little bit, and then flip this 38.4, 38.5 area into support for a little bit. Do another one of these or one of these, and then continue to go to the upside. We shall see. Where's Jerome Powell's meeting? Right there. December 1st. Which is tomorrow. Yep. Tomorrow's Jerome Powell speech. So we shall see. Guys, outside of that, nothing has changed in Bitcoin. I'm not seeing anything that is super different or concerning. Again, let me see. Look at this on 4 hours. This is the 1 hour chart. Oh. Bearish divergence here. Ticking down. I mean, we might roll over and touch the bottom of this trend line before we go, based on what I'm looking at right now. That wouldn't surprise me. If we get one more pullback to the bottom of this trend. Yeah, that might happen. Based off of what I'm seeing here down at the RSI and whatnot, that might happen. But based on price action support, we're just going to range until we break out. Unless we roll over completely, which can happen. But what I'm looking at right now, unless something weird comes down the pipeline, some crazy sell-off or some big whale dumping or another Binance kind of thing, I think we're going to just range. We're going to stay within this channel. That's where my head's at. That's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. You know my levels. Nothing's changed, guys. Bitcoin's been doing exactly what we've expected it to do inside of this channel. All right, with that being said, let's get on the news and then get you guys out of here so you can go enjoy your day. Binance settlement net positive for cryptocurrency industry. Mike Novogratz. Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz believes Binance has satisfied regulators and users after its $4.3 billion settlement with the United States authorities. Binance's $4.3 billion settlement with the United States Department of Justice is being hailed as a positive move for the cryptocurrency or for the company and the wider cryptocurrency industry, according to Galaxy Digital's Mike Novogratz. In an interview with Bloomberg on November 29th, the CEO of the cryptocurrency investment firm expressed his belief that the high-profile settlement should assuage, what is that? Never heard that word in my life. Concerned investors and users, assage. Is that like an ass massage? I'm sorry. Concerned investors and users of the global exchange. I think they're de-risked in lots of ways. People worried about dealing with Binance. There's a lot less to worry about now. Yeah, but where else can we trade? Please. Where can I trade my shitcoins? As a U.S. citizen, please, someone let me know. Novogratz also weighed in on the considerations for major investment firms dealing with exchanges as well as traditional finance players, with regulatory oversight continuing to take center stage in the United States. Binance didn't steal money. The Galaxy Digital CEO said that a reasonable approach underpinned by investments and relationships with companies that take their job seriously remains key, while stressing that mainstream finance has also found itself on the wrong side of regulators in recent years. If you went through the list of TradFi banks who have been sanctioned or fined by different regulators in the last 24 months, it's a shocking list. I agree. They get slapped on the wrist with a little fine, and it's back to the game. So you're not looking for zero mistakes. Otherwise, there'd be no one to deal with, Novogratz said. He added that concerns over Binance potentially being shut down or that the exchange had stolen people's money in a situation similar to FTX simply was not the case. But the SEC also has come out and said that they're still looking for fraud in the Binance situation. Of course they are. The SEC. Wah, 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 wah. It came down to some pretty serious violations of KYC, Know Your Customer protocols, and they've worked to correct them. They paid their fine, and they're moving on, the Galaxy Digital CEO said. I think it's a net positive for the company. I think it's a net positive for our industry. Bitcoin price will be significantly higher. Novogratz also weighed in continued anticipation of a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund being approved in the U.S. and the looming mining rewards having in 2024. There's a bunch of good things happening for Bitcoin. We're going to get an ETF. There's a lot of anticipation, and some of that's built into the price, Novogratz said. The investor added that if and when the ETF is approved, a number of investment and asset managers, including the likes of BlackRock, we all know as Fidelity, Archivest, Galaxy Digital, will mobilize their sales forces to convince people to adopt Bitcoin. This is what I've been saying all along. The price is going to be significantly higher, especially at a time when the Fed is probably cutting rates. Could we go to old highs by this time next year? Of course we could. We could do anything that's crypto and that's Bitcoin. Good or bad, we could do anything. Novogratz also noted that Bitcoin having set the Bitcoin halving sets things up for a wonderful story. While the 2024 U.S. elections could also play a role. Agreed. The uncertainty should help Bitcoin, in the fact that U.S., Europe, and Japan still can't come close to being fiscally responsible is why people got invested in Bitcoin in the first place. Also agreed. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Moving on. Elon Musk to advertisers trying to blackmail X. I'm going to say it now. Plug your ears if you're a baby. Go fuck yourself. The billionaire X owner lashed out at advertisers ditching the platform due to his controversial posts. Joe Rogan and Elon Musk have some controversial pots together. Posts. I can't read. I don't know what to say. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk is making the headlines again, this time for an expletive-laden outburst on live TV at an annual conference hosted by the New York Times. Speaking at the 2023 Deal Block Summit in New York on November 29th, Elon Musk, the owner of microblogging platform. Microblogging? Interesting. That's a new one for me. Platform X lashed out at advertisers leaving the social media site due to anti-Semitic posts he amplified. I don't think he has done anything anti-Semitic. This is kind of a biased statement. Anyway, recently, Musk publicly endorsed what the White House labeled anti-Semitic and racist hate on the platform, which he has since apologized for. The tweet has also been deleted. Weird. However, when interviewer Andrew Ross Sorkin asked about advertisers leaving the platform, Musk stated, "If someone is going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." Is that clear? Hope it is. Musk also shouted out to Disney CEO Bob Iger, who was reportedly in the audience, saying, "Hi, Bob," since the company was one of several advertisers that left X. What this advertising boycott is going to do is going to kill the company, Musk told Sorkin, adding, "And the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail." At a November 24th report from the New York Times suggested that up to $75 million in revenue could be in jeopardy from over 200 advertisers, including Airbnb, Coca-Cola, and Microsoft. Early in November, Media Matters reported that its founder ads for Apple, Bravo, Oracle, Xfinity, and IBM next to posts that tout Hitler and his Nazi party on X. Musk's platform has since sued Media Matters for defamation. According to a November 24th NPR report, the platform has lost 50 of its top 100 advertisers since Elon Musk took over. Big name brands like Ford, Verizon, Chevrolet, Chipotle, and several pharmaceutical companies such as Merck have pulled advertising in recent months. Crypto advertiser Aubrey Strubble saw the funny side of the outburst, noting that CNBC did not expect it, so there was no profanity delay, and therefore it violated FCC guidelines, meaning CNBC gets fined. It's hilarious. What I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them, continued Elon Musk, who was on a roll. Political commentator Colin Rugg said, "This is exactly why Elon was the perfect person to buy Twitter." Well, there you go, guys. Elon telling advertisers to go F themselves. Cool. Last but not least, guys, crypto exchange FTX gets a nod to sell $873 million of assets to repay creditors. Nearly $700 million of the $870 million trust assets allowed to be sold by FTX comes from Grayscale's flagship product, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange, FTX has been given the green light to sell around $873 million of trust assets, with proceeds used to repay creditors impacted by the exchange's collapse in 2022, according to a November 29th filing in a Delaware bankruptcy court. The $873 million in assets will be sourced from FTX stake in various trusts issued by crypto asset manager Grayscale Investments, valued at $870 million, and custody service provider Bitwise, valued at $66 million. While the court document referenced a total of $744 million in assets, this is due to the valuation figure being, as of October 25th, 2023, the assets have increased in value since. Whoop-de-doo. The approval comes nearly 4 weeks after FTX debtors filed a motion to Judge John Dorsey on November 3rd, requesting the sale of the 6 cryptocurrency trusts, including the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, Grayscale Ethereum Trust, and Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund. FTX currently owns over 22 million units of GBTC, Grayscale's flagship product or Bitcoin product, now worth $691 million, while its 6.3 million shares of the ETH are now worth around 106 million. Grayscale's Ethereum Classic Trust, Litecoin Trust, and Digital Large Cap Trust are the 3 other trusts. There's a lot of trusts. I don't trust it. The FTX can now sell to recoup funds impacted for impacted FTX customers. FTX administrator headed by John J. Ray. I'm sorry. So sorry. FTX's administrators, headed by John J. Ray III. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, his name was my name too, has been working to recover assets since Sam Bankman-Fried former empire collapsed in November of 2022. So far, around $7 billion in assets have been recovered, with nearly half coming from cryptocurrencies, $3.4 billion. In June, FTX's debtors estimated total amount of customer assets misappropriated was $8.7 billion. Meanwhile, Bankman-Fried was convicted on 7 fraud-related charges on November 2nd and is set to be sentenced on March 28th of 2024. He remains in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center for the time being, where he recently paid $4 mackerels in exchange for a haircut. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just think stupid shit like that thrown into posts like this is like, who the fuck cares? Someone thought they were being cheeky. Hella dumb. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time. I mean, these wicks that are hitting pretty much 37.6 and being bought up instantly, this is a huge buy area, in my opinion. I mean, because these aren't big candle closes. As soon as this touches, it is being bought. Yeah, look at that. People are playing this zone hard. You have a doji candle here. Yeah, they're playing this range, guys. Sorry, I'm thinking. It's getting tight. Something's gonna happen, guys. There's gonna be either gonna be a short squeeze or a long squeeze that's gonna pop. That's just kind of what I'm seeing. So like right here, right? And it's not wicked heavy like this, but you see tight, boom. Same here. Big rip, tight. See you later, bye. But we're not at the top of the channel. We're at the bottom of the channel. We're in the middle of the channel. Yeah, I'm going to lean bullish on this, guys. We are ticking down. Again, if we do rip, I mean, again, I could be wrong. I can always be wrong, guys. Always keep that in mind. And I know people get, oh, tell us what to do. Or just tell us what it's going to do. Everyone says it's going to go up or go down. You're right. It could always go up or go down. So get the fuck used to it. I don't think, though, if we do break out of this range, I think we're going to bounce off the bottom of the channel. I think people know what they're doing. They're just trying to get in lower. They're trying to swing trade the channel. Technically, this could be like a flag. And that could be a continuation pattern to the upside, which is what I'm looking at right here. Anyways, guys, keep that in mind while you're trading. Be prepared for some weirdness tomorrow because of Jerome Powell's speech. Outside of that, that's all I've got for you this morning, guys. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel. Turn on your bell for notifications so you know when I do post my videos, because I don't do it at the same time every day because I'm a loser. Watch the videos, share the videos on all your social platforms, and above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto and help grow our channel here at Boring Crypto IO, guys, please like the video, smash that like button. And outside of that, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.